Agents were reportedly diverted to a hastily arranged small Jill Biden event in Pittsburgh at the same exact time as Trump's rally. And Kamala happened to be in Pennsylvania that day, too. The Secret Service denies resources were diverted, but reports say they were stretched so thin, they only had 2 counter snipers for the rally, 2. And they had to farm out the rest of the protection to local stringers. The Secret Service director, Cheadle, said the assassin's rooftop was a vulnerability, but they decided to place counter snipers inside the building instead. Here's why.
Should that roof have been secure, period?
That building in particular has a sloped roof at its highest point. And so, there's a safety factor that would be considered there, that we wouldn't want to put somebody up on a sloped roof. And so, the decision was made to secure the building from inside.
And handle a sloped roof. She put counter snipers behind Trump on a roof that was even more sloped. Look at that. The sloped roof excuse is a hoax. What good are counter snipers inside a building if they can't see an assassin scale the building? The roof wasn't too dangerous for the assassin. He didn't slide off. He got 8 shots off. CNN reports they didn't even have drones in the sky. Emma's birthday party had a drone. And I don't have a $3 billion budget like Cheadle. But never mind the drone. The shooter was spotted acting suspicious by men on the ground a half an hour before he opened fire. Sources tell Fox that the shooter was seen with a rangefinder casing the stage. CNN says he locked eyes with one of the snipers through the rangefinder. Multiple reports say authorities were radioing the Secret Service about a suspicious individual, even sending pictures of him. And nothing was done about it. And they let Trump take the stage and remain on it. How does the Secret Service get outfoxed for half an hour by a kid with no military training? CBS reports Crooks disappeared and was later seen with a backpack. And the story keeps changing about the latter. Now the media is reporting that Crooks used an air conditioning unit to hop atop the 12-foot building. So where's the 5-foot ladder that he says he bought? And were police wearing body cams? Because we'd like to see those. CNN said he drove his Hyundai Sonata and parked it outside the rally. So why did they tow away a big conversion van? How does a soft civilian with a rifle get on the roof of a Secret Service watch post and almost murder the president? We're also learning tonight that Crooks' father called 911 just after Trump got shot. How did the dad immediately know his son was the shooter? And why did the Secret Service announce Crooks acted alone before they'd accessed his phone? How'd they know? We hear they're in his phone now, but they're not telling us anything. The assassin didn't text, didn't email, didn't have calls from anybody, had no Google search history, no social media footprint. Come on. The FBI covered up the trans shooter's motive, never ID'd the Vegas massacre motive, and called the Fort Hood shooting workplace violence. You think we're going to get a straight answer here? With all these mysterious failures, Biden says he still has confidence in Cheadle, but doesn't know Cheadle's a woman.
Is it acceptable that you have still not heard, at least publicly, from the Secret Service director?
Oh, I've heard from them.
But have you heard from her publicly?
Publicly, I've sat down in a situation room downstairs. The Secret Service, the FBI, the national security agencies, the Homeland Security, all the major elements.
Sources close to the Biden family says Cheadle was well liked by Dr. Jill after serving on her security detail, and that's how she got the job. This is your typical Biden family affair. Obama's Secret Service director resigned when a man with a knife jumped the White House fence. So is Cheadle just staying around to cover this up? We only get answers when she's out. And just breaking now, Dan Bongino reporting that Secret Service agents have been warned that if they want to keep their jobs, they'll keep their mouths shut. But instead of investigating, the FBI's warning that Trump supporters are a threat. The Bureau says Trump supporters will probably avenge the assassination attempt and shoot somebody. Another Whitmer kidnapping setup? We don't know. The minute we stop asking questions, they win. Click here to subscribe.